something about my life. Maybe give me...
My name is Billy B. I'm the CEO of a creative studio in Memphis, Tennessee called Memphis Punch Studios.
My name is Laney Strange, and I'm the co-founder of Memphis Punch Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. I also teach computer science at the University of Memphis.
Blur is going to be a 2-day summit in Brooklyn, New York on November 4th and 5th. It's going to bring together about 300 people at the intersection of technology and the arts. We're going to build up the experience to culminate at a review show at the end of night one, which is really going to be an opportunity for people to see some of the most talented people working in the technology industry perform a skill set that they don't bring to work day to day.
For me, a lot of what is behind Blur comes from my own experiences as a computer scientist. I was working at Amazon.com freshly out of grad school, and I was trying to establish myself and trying really hard to fit in with this new culture. I left that Silicon Valley very technical culture because these other things I was interested in, even work things I was interested in, cultivating communication skills and leadership skills, weren't really valued. I've sort of figured out how to bring my whole self to work and how to be warts and all and quirky and creative and all these other things, even though I'm still a computer scientist. And what I want to be able to do with Blur is accelerate that conversation for the next version, for the 25-year-old young computer scientist who's out there. And my bet is that there's a lot of us who this is going to resonate for.
The event series is really oriented for elite technologists that are working at the biggest technology companies in the world, who are really discovering their own personal creative passions at work and off the clock, And the goal is to really orient them into a way of thinking and a way of living that they might not have interacted with in their day-to-day cubicle kind of environment.
It's a conference setup. We're going to have talks, we're going to have sessions, we're going to have some hands-on workshops that are all still at this intersection of technology and creativity. And the atmosphere we're really trying to cultivate is we're bringing in these folks who are from very elite technology companies, Twitter, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Yahoo, who are in these very demanding, analytical, very technical jobs. And we're not making it about work.
Our vision is that this event is really just a launching pad or a point of departure for a broader conversation with companies and people working inside those companies to unleash and perhaps tap into some latent creativity at the edges of organizations.
What we really want to do is provide a space, a safe space and a forum for young technologists who are also creative to perform and take the mic and do these very interesting and creative things and perform in front of their peers and colleagues in a way that they've never been able to do before.
But I think the 9-to-5 job model is kind of obsolete. I think that we're living in a world where commerce is happening 24/7, 365 days a year, and our jobs come home with us every day. And so if you're spending 10 hours a day at work, what's the difference if you're carving out time in 2-hour or 3-hour chunks over the course of a 24-hour day?
So I want the 25-year-old to be able to be a software engineer and play the cello or write or perform or do art or whatever it is that she does in a way that I wasn't able to do. Well, Memphis Punch Studios, Blur is our sort of premier event, but we want to keep this conversation moving forward. We're not going to change the world with 300 people, but we can start changing the world with 300 people.